What was up with Jason's clip? Okay, so I need to clarify something before we get any further. I don't run the streamer awards. Like, at all. And I'm not saying this like humbly or anything. Like, I literally do nothing. Like, I literally do nothing. I have no participation in it at all. And thank God, it's a fuck ton of work. I'm barely keeping up with my shit as is. Barely keeping up. So I don't do anything. My job for the Stream Awards is very simple. I show up. I am Cutie's #1 cheerleader. I'm an emotional rock. And that's it. That's it. That's my whole involvement. It's a pretty easy gig. It is more of a boyfriend job than a job. So anyway, I've seen there's been a lot of drama surrounding it. And to be honest, this happens basically every year. Every year, the nomination part starts. And I see the same communities pumped about the Streamer Awards. They're pushing nominations. I see the same people don't pump nominations, literally do no effort for it at all. And then the nominations come out, and everyone goes, surprise Pikachu. What the fuck? What do you mean? I think people want their cake and to eat it too. I think people want to not have to glaze themselves and also get nominated. I think they want both. I think that's just how it is. But maybe more transparency. Here's the thing. When you make an award show, what you're actually doing is making 99.9% of people losers. And I think streamers have big egos and they can't handle being losers. Most people leave being losers. Factually, that's what an award show is. You got tens of thousands of eligible streamers, thousands who are probably put into the nomination process, hundreds who will be selected from that process, dozens who will win. So you go from 10K plus people to like, how many people are going to win at the end? 40? 30? That's it? So 99% of people are losers, and, some people are more mad about it than others. Some people are more vocal about their anger than others. It is what it is. What I tell Cutie every time, is like, the fact that people are even mad at all means you've won in a way. She's made something so successful that people are mad that they're not a part of it. They're mad that they're not winning it. They're mad that their streamer isn't winning it. Imagine that. She's made something that's so that has such a polarizing effect that people are obsessed with their streamer not getting enough credit. That's a success. I mean, it's literally no different than any award show, right? Like, for example, a lot of you guys in my chat today instantly went, oh, Blueprint's not nominated for Game of the Year. Game Awards is shit. Rigged. Same thing. It's the same thing. You love Blueprint so much, made such an impact on you that it not getting the credit you think it deserves made you mad. And the same thing happens with streamers. Now, here's the difference. Game companies are classier than streamers. So Blueprint's not being nominated. The devs are probably going to maybe be sad about it, but handle it with grace. A streamer doesn't get nominated. They go fucking yapping on their stream about it because they're a streamer and the life revolves around them. Look, everyone's clicking the go live button expecting people to tune in. We all are delusional. Everyone's delusional. They're streamers. So anyway, it's a big success. It's an absolutely massive success. Even though a lot of the conversation isn't all positive. Even though a lot of the conversation is, oh, I wanted this happen instead of this happen, or this person get nominated instead of this person, or whatever. Ultimately, that just means it was successful. Why won't they release the votes and numbers? I think, first off, I don't run the fucking show, so don't ask me. I don't know. You could ask you. I genuinely don't know. But I don't think a single show does this at all. Let's just pause for a moment. Does any award show at all ever do this? Let's just think of one. Do the Grammys do this? Does the Oscars do this? Does the Game Awards do this? Like, who's I don't know one. And to be honest, I think if she did, people would say the numbers are fake. I don't think there's a way to successfully combat the issue that you're talking about. There's not a way to do it, I don't think. If the numbers came out, the numbers would be called fake. Like, brother, our national election, which has very concrete reporting on the numbers, is called fake every single time. That is the most important vote that happens in America. And it is called fake every time. You think the Streamer Awards is going to solve this problem? Be serious. Be fucking serious for a moment. They don't actually care. Nobody actually cares about the numbers of it. They just want to be proven right on what they believe. And even if the numbers tell you you're wrong, then you say, well, then the numbers were wrong. That's how it goes. That's how it goes, baby. Welcome to America. This is the country we've made. So I don't think it would help. You know, I don't think it would help, candidly. I saw Asmongold. He was like, I'll give I think he said I'll give $100,000 to charity if Cutie lets me be a part of the voting next year. And I get to see every vote to prove it's not rigged. Okay? Something to that effect. Okay? Which, again, I think it's an impossible task, because then even if the numbers were shown, maybe the numbers are falsified, whatever. I also think Asmon, Aiden have already announced their own competing award show, no? Not only have they announced that they're doing it, they've said they've secured funding for it. It is literally in their best interest to carve out dissent for the Streamer Awards. It's literally in their best interest. They are incentivized to do so because they are creating a competing product. You're not going to see them congratulate Glaze the Streamer Awards in any fashion. In the same way, you're not going to see Pepsi saying Coke was delicious this year. What a great formula they put into Coke. It's not going to happen. They're literally competitors. And I see what's happening, right? Like, there's a contingent of people, mainly on Kick, saying the Streamer Awards is rigged, fake, whatever. While at the same time, two of the biggest kick, I think number 1 and 2, maybe the biggest kick streamers in the world, are making a competing award show. They're in real time carving out the audience for the award show they're about to create. It's like so obvious. It's so painfully obvious. And they should just make the show. Just make the show. I think. Do it. Because I see Cutie every year, and here's what I've found out. It does not seem fun to run an award show. That shit seems like a nightmare. Yeah, you know, the amount of hours that she works on this show is absurd, bro. I don't see her for like 6 weeks leading up to it. Every night she's working on that shit. Every night she's working on that shit. And it is not a thankful job. It's a thankless job. It is a thankless job at the end of the day. She needs a team. I mean, she has a team, but she's also somebody who's very, she's not like me, bro. She doesn't hand off work. She doesn't hand off work because she believes she can do most jobs like to the degree that she wants it. Like, she knows what she wants, so she's very hands-on. She's so much more hands-on than me when I run an event. When I run an event, I'm throwing fucking 100K there, 50K there, $250,000 there. And then I show up and I do my thing. And the event is what it is. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it don't. I don't care. I'm just a host with money. She's very different. She picks out what the tablecloth is. What do you even mean you're picking out? She'll tell me sometimes, she's like, oh, I couldn't get the curtains I wanted. What? She's like, yeah, they're too pricey. I don't know how much a curtain is. I couldn't tell you how much it costs for a curtain for a week. I haven't. Who the fuck knows that? Details matter? Absolutely. Which is why her event is far and away like better and more polished than anything I do because she puts that attention to detail in. That's not how I operate. I like a higher quantity. Do you not help her? No. No, I don't. What do you want me to do? I'm not going to the fucking curtain store. I would fuck it up. I'd come back with the wrong curtain. She'd be like, oh, no, I have to do it. What? I got no shot at helping. I help emotionally. That's what I do. That's my job. I have a boyfriend job. But like, okay, think for a moment. If your significant other, all right, I'm assuming you're not in a relationship because you asked that question, is having a hard time at their job, what you don't do is say, oh, let me help. That's not how it works. That's not how, let me hop in here. That's not usually how it works. You do the same job. We work in the same industry. I promise you, we do not do the same job. You're not listening to the words coming out of my mouth. I do not have the ability. I don't know why you are conflating. We don't do the same job. I don't know how the fuck you look at the stream rewards and think we do the same job. I play Jump King. I pay someone to put on a show and I host it. I'm really good at hosting. And I'm a really good gamer. That's my two things. That's my two things. That's what I got down. Don't fucking talk back to me. Those things are true. Anyway, I'm very excited for the show. I hope you guys all tune in. I think it'll go great. I hope it goes great. And I see all this attention online, and ultimately, it's a great thing for the show. And I know for her, like, I think it's just emotionally draining to like put a lot of work in, get a lot of shit or whatever. You know, it's every year, bro. I think every year she gets closer to never wanting to, just quitting. Because every year it's like an emotional roller coaster. I think because of how much effort goes in for how much like hatred comes out. Like every year, I think she's like, fuck. But then every year it's an amazing show.